Thanks, Bim. Thanks for your contribution. Early contribution from Bim, apparently. All right, well, we'll wait for some people to join, and then we will, I don't know, vibe, I suppose, see what we talk about today. Fucking unhinged shit, usually. Come on. We're just moving some sheep down the lane, scooting along, having a great time. That's pretty much, that's what we're going to be doing this live, is moving sheep. How fun, how exciting, how thrilling. Hello, welcome, Blue, what's up, welcome. Hello, Flying, welcome. Hello, Madison. Wait, no, I almost fucking said Madison again. Shit. Medicine. You did fucking tell me how to say it, and I still struggle with life, apparently. Hello, Kelly, welcome. Hello, Dirty Fox. Hello, Trey, welcome. How's Edison? That's right. M. Edison. That's right. Yes. The M throws me off. It always throws me off. William, welcome. Willow, hello. How's everyone going? Dirty Fox has been here for 12 months. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a long commitment. Thank you. How's everybody going? Are we having a good morning, good afternoon, good time? I don't know. What's everyone up to? NB, thank you so much for committing to 10 months. Double digits. Loving the content. Well, thank you. I'm glad you love the content. The scheme is going to be posted today. Is everyone excited to see what the scheme is? People, members who know, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. But the scheme will be posted tonight. Get keen. West Virginia. Welcome. What's happening in West Virginia? I'm getting ready to head to a local protest. Banger. I'm about to start making dinner. Are you having lamb for dinner? My lambs, I sent them off yesterday. I drove them up to Melbourne and dropped them off. So they should, anyone, I doubt out of the 60 people that are here that someone that ordered lamb. If you did, they're sent. They're on their way. Shit. Fusak, thank you so much for bucks. Thank you. The Slug Moistening Fund. Slug, will you please? Slug. Say how pleased you are. Slug is very pleased, I promised. Namaste and hello, Beldevi. Welcome. Beldevi. You've also told me how to. I'm sorry. I struggle. I demand you entertain me. Are you not entertained? This is really entertaining shit. What's up? Welcome. I'm about to head off to bed. My friends are from Perth. Any Aussie words I can use to throw at them? Oh, what do we got? You can tell them how worried you are about drop bears and that they should be on the lookout for them, I suppose. I don't know. Kind of scary warm winter so far, but my friend is looking to get some sheep for her own after working on the university sheep farm for years. That's great to hear. Sheep are fun. Sheep are much easier than cattle, in my opinion. Dangerous beasts. Sheep are dangerous beasts. Oh no, you mean the drop bears. My mistake. I'll be out to Oz in a couple years when Brisbane hosts the World Science Fiction Convention. The World Science Fiction Convention. Is that real fiction? Fiction? Non-fiction? Is fiction real? Fiction's real, isn't it? Or is fiction non-real? That's one of those things that I always get confused, is if fiction's the real stuff or if non-fiction's real stuff. I don't know. I'm confused. I've literally just walked myself into like a really confusing non-real. Fiction means non-real. Okay, so the science, not the science, like the space alien fiction. Is that what we're talking about here? Is that the vibe? Our internet sucks, so if I drop off, it's not an insult, dude. If I drop off, it's rough. If this crashes, I'll just continue what I'm doing. What I'm currently doing is just walking sheep to their paddock. And if we lose if we lose fucking reception, unfortunately, I'm just gonna cull it. Did you go to Clunes last weekend? I thought I might see your face there. Clunes, no. What was I doing? Last weekend, I was getting ready for the scheme to... I was organising the scheme. My skanks got weaned, or the skinks got weaned, I suppose, off of the skanks. My pets got shorn. Had a very busy weekend this weekend. My partner is a science fiction author, so I'll naturally be accompanying her. That's awesome. It's great to hear. So science fiction, is that aliens? Because that's not fantasy. Is it? Science fiction? What's science? Can someone explain to me what a science fiction book is? And if I have read one? I'm trying to get my jumper off and my arm was just like stuck behind my back. Tied up on camera. Hashtag exposed. Ooh. The dog's on your seat. The dogs are everywhere. Bim's jumping all over the place. She's 50% grasshopper, I tell you. Like Star Wars. Okay, so Star Wars is science fiction. Very good. Why are they called skanks? Because of the wool. I just started calling them skanks, so now they're skanks. That's pretty much the vibe. Do you hunt foxes in your spare time? You've got to have spare time to be able to do that. In winter, when we're lambing, we'll go out and we'll go shooting. But during summer, they're less of a problem because the lambs are they're not really taking anything, so they're much less of an issue. Also, like we're heading into a really, like those of you who watch the streams, we're going to be streaming probably. This is why I'm streaming while I'm moving the sheep back, is because I'm going to be streaming a lot less because I've got a lot less time. So, you know, we're going to be we're weighing lambs. Liam's currently cutting. He's mowing. Hang on, I can show you after we pass this tree. There it is. See that tractor out there? That's Liam. Well, he's currently stopped, so I assume a blade's broken. But Liam's currently cutting crops. I think we got 2 tractors at the moment cutting crops for hay, so that's what we're doing at the moment. I'm following you from Crawford, CO. Is that Colorado? We love you and how real you are. We are new, raising Australian white / American white. Keep up the great work. What's an American white? Is that just an Australian white that's born over there? What's an American white? I've never heard of that one. Have your sheep ever gotten into it with a kangaroo? No, they seem to kind of just coexist in the paddock and then flatten the fence on their way out. And Hunger Games is a weird mix called Hunger Games is science fiction almost, kind of. I see. Interesting. It is Colorado. Banger. Smashed it, Bim. Absolutely smashed it. American whites hang out at Starbucks. Fucking American whites. I've never heard of an American white. American white is the full-blood Aussie white crossed with a St. Crux. Creates an what the fuck is I'm gonna have to look up a St. Crux when I finish this, because I don't know what the fuck. I've never heard that before. Have you ever found a koala wandering around in your fields? No, I've never seen a koala on our property. I've seen kangaroos, obviously. Fucking see them every day. Wallabies, echidnas, platypus, snakes, lizards, you know, the reptiles. Yeah. Is a hair sheep breed? Saint. Saint? I've never heard of that breed. Is it a meat sheep? It'd have to be a meat sheep because it's not got wool. Yeah, so it has to be a meat sheep. I'm going to Google it. After this, I'm going to Google it. Do you have emu? Not here, no. Emu is more of like a mallee sort of thing. If you go north, you'll see emus. When we went and picked up Bin, there was a lot of emus in Deniliquin. If you want to Google that, just look up Denny Ute Muster. It'll show you where the fuck that is. It's just pretty much just in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Ladies, why are we just stopping? Hang on, we'll show you. We need to cross the bridge here, and they are just not wanting to cross. Come on. Oh, the neighbour's bloody merino got in and fucking gave us this bloody lamb. Like, for fuck's sake. I want to get rid... We get rid of merinos and the fucking neighbour's ram comes and gives us more bloody merinos. My puppy is learning really well. He is a bastard when it comes to recall. Any tip to get them choosing to listen over the poop they're eating? We always a long line, and when we're training them to come, we call them. If they don't come, give them a bit of a tug, call them. That's what we do anyway. Alternatively, you can, like, if you got to be happy, excited voice, you got to come here, come on, come, fucking fun. You got to be more fun than the shit. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You got to cross the bridge, ladies. What are you doing? You're just standing there. They're just standing there, fucking doing nothing. How do we support you monetarily? Is it Patreon? Yeah, Patreon. There's a cheaper option. I've got 1 tier on YouTube, and I think I've got 4 on Patreon. So there's a nice cheap option where it's like, I think it's $4.50. I've priced it so it's like the same price as a cup of coffee. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, because I don't really do merch. If you're in Australia, when I do lamb again, like when we do the next lot of lambs, you could buy some lamb. That'd be great. I don't know if I've ever been more fun than shit. Same, honestly, same. That's why my dogs don't come. Typo. I just need them to cross the bridge. They don't want to cross the bridge. Come on. Let's go. Come up. Come on, ladies. Cross the bridge. Right, back in the car. Come on. Get him. Get him. Bim. Here. Come on. Up. Top it. Good. Was that cool? Was that sick content? Do you spin your own wool into yarn? Do you own a spinning wheel? I do own a spinning wheel. No, I can't work out how to use it. No, I don't really have the time to work it out. So yeah, that's that. I've got, if anyone wants some raw wool, send me an email. Australia only, obviously, not WA or Tasmania. But if you're in any other states in Australia and you want some raw wool, send me an email. I can give you some. I won't charge much for it. There's a shit ton of fucking wool. Some pets were just shorn, so that's fun. We're frozen. Has everyone tuned off, or is this fucked? Is the stream fucked? Slug, is the stream fucked? Slug is like, yes. Nobody wants to listen to your shit. Slug has to listen to my shit all day. Still here. Okay, you're back. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. We are here. Okay, so you guys are just letting me suffer in silence and make up my own topics of conversation. We love it. We live it. We laugh it. Claire, what's up? Welcome. Nah, we're good. Okay, we're good. Just letting me fucking think of my own shit. All right, we'll get the skanks walking back. Look at them. Look at them go. How fun. These aren't the skanks. Did I call them skanks? My mistake. I thought you might find this funny. A game was just released on Steam where you play a dog and the whole goal is to creatively herd sheep. That'd be a great game for people to fucking play, because then they understand how hard it is to move sheep. Like, you always get people, like, vet students in Australia have to do a couple weeks on a farm, and we had a vet student come and she tried to round up sheep and she left, I think, in 3 hours because she just couldn't get the sheep out of the paddock. So that was fun. Well, have you pondered writing a cookbook in ways to making lamb and other things? I mean, a lot of making lamb is just throwing it on the barbecue, you know what I mean? But that's something interesting, because I could digitally make it as well. and we could do it that way. That's an interesting idea. I will workshop that. I will think about that. Also, gluten-free or cooking could be helpful. They could. It's hard to do gluten in meat. What micron is the wool? The Primeline wool is like coarse garbage. The Australian whites is like, it's fur, so I suppose it technically does have a micron, but it's not shorn, so it doesn't matter. I really want a pomegranate. Do you like them? Can't say, have I ever had a pomegranate? I don't think I've had a pomegranate. I mean, I've eaten pomegranate flavored chocolate, which it slaps, but I don't think I've eaten one. Have you considered using a side-by-side instead of a car? Side-by-sides, we've looked into them. The disadvantage is side-by-sides, if you want one that's going to like have air conditioning indoors and that, you're looking at like 40 grand, whereas you can just buy a brand new Suzuki Jimny for like 30 something. So it's literally cheaper to just buy a car. So that's the reason why we don't have a side-by-side. Add garlic and rosemary to lamb. Delicious. Absolutely. You put a bit of, like, if you actually like you cut little X's. If you've got, say you got a roast leg of lamb, you cut little X's and then stick the rosemary in there and then cook it. Slaps. Absolutely fucking slaps. Honestly, think I've never eaten lamb. Had the opportunity when I was a kid and my mum was a chef. Was at chef school, but I think I burst into tears when I told me what was on the plate. So it's a common misconception. When you've got lamb, it's not... Hang on, there's a lamb there. That little lamb there is not what we send. We send sheep that are like 60, 70 kilo. Like they're not little lambs when they go. Or you could get the bare bone models like I have and they're still 24k. Exactly. You could get one that doesn't even have fucking doors, doesn't have a radio, doesn't have an air conditioner. And then you like, I don't want to be out in the weather and then going down the road. Could you imagine going down the road without the dog, with the dogs just sitting there without doors? What a nightmare. Do you put ketchup on your lamb? What's your favorite sauce with your lamb? No, I don't ruin my lamb with tomato sauce. We call it tomato sauce in Australia. No, we don't. I don't. That's a crime. That shit. When I was young, I used to fucking this was like, you know how everyone's got like a criminal dish that they made when they were young? This is what I made, right? Bread, cold lamb, tomato sauce, bread. And I would fuck that shit up. That's some criminal shit, that. That was serial killer vibes, I tell you. Mint is the only sauce for lamb here. You can get some... Lamb goes really well with like a tangy mushroom sauce. You could fuck up some great lamb there. Citrus is something else that's quite an interesting flavour with lamb, especially with the not so gamey breeds. It's a very nice, adds a bit of flavour. Mint and vinegar. Ooh, that sounds interesting. My criminal dish was apparently scrambled eggs and PPJ. I served it into bed. You put the scrambled eggs into peanut butter and jelly. Oh, that is criminal, that shit. Have you had a toast sandwich, toast between 2 slices of bread? Perfect. What? So you just eat 3 slices of bread? Is that what you're telling me? I thought my thing was criminal. Apricot jam is nice on lambs. Oh, it would be. That would slap. Come on, ladies. Why have we stopped? You're standing there under a tree. Keep moving. Nah, 2-minute noodles on toast is the bomb. You guys are having noodles in toast? Fuck, I feel great about my tomato sauce lamb sandwich. Mine would have been peanut butter and cheese on toast muffins. Oh, peanut butter and cheese on toast muffins. That sounds interesting. It sounds like a large concoction of flavour. You know what I mean? That sounds interesting. We could vibe with that. Maybe I should do like a members video eating your fucking crazy unhinged ideas. Lamb sriracha sauce. So a bit of spicy lamb. You know what goes well with lamb? A bit of paprika. Like if you want to like, and like you could make a curry out of it. Oh, lamb curry slaps. Absolutely fucking slaps. Here's all my ways to eat lamb. Chicken, cheese, and mustard. Mustard. Cheese and mustard is a strange, that's a strange one. That's a strange one. I used to grate carrot onto a shove of what? Tell me of what? Never ask an American what they ate in university. They will be horrified. I assume you guys just eat like noodles. Just 2 cup of noodles all day, every day. Lie? I don't know what that word says, Lauria. Lie? I don't even know how to pronounce it. I apologize. Tomato basil mayo sandwich is the best thing ever. Tomato mayo and basil. I mean, that sounds like a pizza sort, like the beginnings of a good pizza. I've never joined your live, but please know your videos make me happy, and I hope. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys enjoy the content. The scheme video is coming today. It's gonna be interesting. It's unhinged. You're gonna look at it and go, yeah, right. Grim. Do you like lamb fry? Pretty popular old school dish. No, I'm not. I'm not into the offals. The dogs like the offals, but I'm not into the offals. It's scheme day. It is scheme day. So if you guys want to see the scheme, it comes out today. Finally, the scheme. Yes, the scheme. The scheme is currently at home sitting in my paddock. Keep pressing the wrong button. Grated carrot, cheese, and 2 slices of bread. Grated carrots, cheese, and 2 slices of bread. You could chuck some ham in there and you could really fuck that. I could fuck that up. Maybe a bit of ham and pineapple. Ooh. Can't possibly be more unhinged than some of the dumb comments on your video. Oh, there's some garbage that pops up. Not gonna lie, I've been meaning to try Rocky Mountain oysters. Have you ever heard of it? I have not. Rocky Mountain oysters. You mean like freshwater oysters from the Rockies? Is that what you're telling me? Rocky Mountain oysters. I'm not a fish person. So, oh, there you go. There's a review on the Rocky Mountain oysters. Move around. Keep moving. And there's a few people that have had Rocky Mountain oysters. There you go. Sheep testes. Oh, is that what they are? Oh, that's unhinged. Why the fuck are you calling them oysters? Fucking hell, that's wild. Bulbuls. Well, there you go. Why the fuck are they called oysters? That doesn't make sense at all. That's fucking weird shit. Righto. Well, no, I don't eat that. I'm not going to eat that. That sounds grim. They're called oysters, so you'll eat them. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, still not going to eat them. Wasn't going to eat them anyway. Are they good? I suppose that's subjective. It's like when people ask me, what does your lamb taste like? Like, how do you describe what a lamb tastes like? You know, like, good. Is that like, you know, I don't fucking know. Which sounds better? Well, yeah, the Rocky Mountain oyster sounds a lot better than fucking ram nuts. But shit. What about prairie oysters? What the fuck is that, like a deer nut? Fuck me. That's wild. I didn't know that's what they were called. Nice adjective. Thank you. Suspect a cook decided to fry them up and they looked like fried oysters, and then so the joke happened, I suppose. And then they like put it in a fancy restaurant and people paid $100 for ram nuts. You describe lamb by comparing to other meat, I'd say, like I've described duck as somewhere between chicken and corned beef. But like lamb, I don't like it. Lamb can taste different depending how it was raised. Like if you go a full grass raised lamb, it's quite like it's got more of a gamey flavor versus a feed like, you know, a lamb finished on grain where it's marbled out and you've got, you know, a bit of, you know, fat that makes it more buttery, I suppose. But like it doesn't taste like butter. It just, the texture's more like butter. It just makes it difficult, you know what I mean? Taking notes how to cook my ram nuts. Are you on the range? What do you mean on the range? I'm driving up a laneway. Is that on the range? Someone said something about a snake. We don't do snakes here. Snakes, we don't like snakes. I don't want to get bitten by a snake. I'd be fucked if I was bitten by a snake. Gabrielle, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you. Hey Tara, have the dogs ever done a fart so bad you had to stop and get out of the car because it stinks so bad? I've had to make Typo walk home. That's how bad she farted. I literally made her walk back to the fucking shed because she was such a stanky bitch. Anywhere we can spend some cash on you or your lamb. There's nothing currently available, lamb-wise or merch-wise, because I just don't have time to fucking deal with that. New lamb will be becoming available in January at this point. So those of you who want lamb, January. We're trying to work out what's the most efficient way. We need to see how it arrives at people's doors. So, you know, everyone in Melbourne who ordered lamb will be receiving it tomorrow, hopefully at this point. Are you walking or are you sniffing the ground? You're walking, very good. But you can, like, the Patreon YouTube members, you get extra bonus content. Great shit. Blood Red, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you. I just wanted to stop and say hi. Got Japanese homework I got to finish before I forget. To have a good day. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did Japanese in primary school. So, like, I know a little bit of Japanese. It's crazy. So I can say, what can I say in Japanese? I can say, Watashi wa tare desu. What else? We had to do a full speech. And I can pretty much remember that fucking speech. It was like, what was it? Watashi wa tare desu, 12歳です、6年isu de imasu. Was that interesting? I think that says, my name is Tara. I am in grade 6 and I am 12 years old, I think that said. I can't fucking read it, so I couldn't tell you what that says. But I remember my speech because we had to memorize it. So, like, for a solid month, I just had to fucking say that speech over and over again. Like, my sister can, I think it had to go for like 10 minutes. My sister can recite her whole fucking speech still. Like, that's wild. If only they taught us other languages in grade school in the States. Do you guys not learn other languages? In primary school, you learn a language, and then in high school you learn a language. So in primary school, I learned Japanese. In high school, we had the choice of Chinese, French, and Latin. All the kids that wanted to be doctors did Latin. And then I've done a bit of Spanish on Duolingo in my own time. But that's, you know, that's all we've got. And I can do a little bit of sign language. That's it, though. How fun. Is that fun? I don't know. My nieces are actually doing sign language as their school language. That's instead of doing like Japanese or something, they do sign language, which is good. We did Indonesian at primary school and you did both, so you should be pretty fucking fluent. Hey, come to Dubai. What's happening in Dubai? There's not a lot of sheep in Dubai. Your pup looks like it speaks Latin. I don't think my dog speaks dog. You made a live. Well, welcome. Not offered in my school system until high school. It's really basic. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. I learned sign language as my primary language, and high school was French. College was back to sign language. I didn't know you learnt a lesson in like you learnt a language in college or uni, unless like you chose it. That's interesting. How interesting. Never used French. Let's hear some Spanish. Oh, don't put me on the spot here. See, now I keep wanting to say Gemma Pal, but that's French. Fuck, now you got me on the spot. Now I'm pressured. I don't know. I know pan is bread. I keep wanting to say je adore pan, but that's definitely not right. I can, you know, if I need to, like when we went to Europe, I could hold a conversation. Kind of. It was a rough conversation. Ethan, thank you so much for the $5. What would stink more, dairy farms or regular farms? Fucking dairies. If you go to a wetland dairy, so where they irrigate, it is just sloppy shit all the fucking time. It's just sloppy shit. That's why you don't want to be a dairy farmer. It's not a good time. Slug, do you want to move your ass from my face? That would be great. Anyway, back to the Spanish. What have I got for you for Spanish? Spanish. Fuck, I don't know. I'm having a moment. Must be an over east thing because we didn't get the chance to learn another language in primary school. High school was different, but I stuck to English. There you go. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I thought it was like everywhere in primary school in Australia you learn a fucking language. In Canberra primary school we were taught Indonesian, and high school was offered Italian, French or Japanese. That's interesting. I think Liam was Indonesian. I don't think he remembers any of it. But yeah, we did. I can definitely remember a lot more Japanese than I can French, which is what I chose in high school. I remember very little French. So I suppose my Japanese teacher did a better job, I would argue. Western Australia learned languages from kindy. Oh, you learned from kindy. That's banger. Very cool. Can you guys turn in? We're almost at the gate, and they're just standing there staring at the gate. Like, I don't think so. I don't really want to go in there. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Very good. All right, that took a bit. They had to think about it. I'm from lower southeast SA, about 30 minutes from the Victorian border. So not border town, bit over from border town. Imagine coming up with that as your name for your town is just border town. Where is it? On the border. I learned Italian in primary school. Another language wasn't required in high school. Oh, that's cool. I didn't mind doing other languages. I thought it was, it's interesting. It's an easier class, I suppose. I remember in the French one, we just watched French music videos. That's probably why I didn't learn any French. The guy was just really into French music. Yeah, very cool. And in year 10, if you did, hang on, let me put this on. Go in the hole. The hole is your home. Go in it. There we go. Now, if you manage to, do the language, if you were still doing French in year 10, because you could drop it after year 8, if you were still doing it in year 10, you had the opportunity to go to France. If you were still doing it. And then if you were doing Chinese, you could go to China. And then if you did Latin, I think you can go to fucking Greece, or I don't know, where's Latin come from? Is it Greece? That's what Happy Gilmore said. What did Happy Gilmore say? Go into your hole. I have been. Oh yes, I'm with you. We're cooking. Latin comes from Rome, Italy. Oh, well, there you go, Italy. Very interesting. I didn't know that. It's from Rome. How the fuck did I go to Rome and I didn't fucking know that? They clearly don't plaster that anywhere. No one speaks Latin there. How's Texas and Montana? They're good. Texas is currently monitoring the scheme. Don't spoil the scheme. But Montana should be coming soon. We're waiting. The Roman Empire. Did the Roman Empire speak Latin? You know what? That's ringing bells. That's ringing bells. Thank you. That makes sense. Dead language except us Catholics. Oh, it's the Catholics that use it. So they should really speak it in Ireland. Like, really, because they're real Catholic there. Hello, Sluggy. Yes, the Roman Empire spoke Latin. I didn't know that. I feel like I did. I feel like it was like a Mark Anthony Cleopatra situation. Are they Latin people? Is this correct, or am I just beating the wrong bush here? Hey Tara, I have just caught you. I'll probably have to leave soon, but I wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, hello, welcome. I'm probably about to jump off, so thank you everyone for being here. We need to move on to the next job. So that's fun. Thanks for watching. Look out for the scheme tonight. You guys are going to froth it, I tell you. It's going to be a banger of a scheme. It's going to be a banger. It's an interesting video. It's a bit shorter than usual, but I think it's a solid video. So thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate it. I'm thumbsing up. That you can't fucking see it when I put my hand like that. Good job. This way. Yeah. Anyway, toodaloo. Have a good day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your sleep. When you wake up, the scheme will be out. All right, goodbye.